You've just heard the blowing of the shofar, which we do every day in the month of Elul as we prepare for Rosh Hashanah. As we look to Rosh Hashanah this year, we have to think about where we were a year ago. As we look at Rosh Hashanah this year, a year ago, we were starting a new position for me as the rabbi of the congregation, and a new position for all of you as congregants of a congregation with a new rabbi. Within our first year together, we have gone through the first set of holidays, all through Pesach, with no bumps, as it were. Purim was exciting. Simchat Torah was exciting. Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur last year, our numbers were filled, and we were blowing shofar and we were celebrating as a community, looking forward to an upcoming year of growth in spirit, in religious practice, and maybe a few new members. And then COVID hit. March 13th, we closed our shul. That was a Friday. That morning, we had our Shacharis morning minyan, and our minyaneers all were in shul. And then, as we were walking out of the building, that was the last of our services in the building, pretty much for the year. During the time of COVID over these past 6 months, we have suffered the trials and tribulations and political turmoils within our shul. Of course, there are those who are afraid of COVID, and rightfully so. And there are those who are dealing with COVID from a cavalier perspective, and that's also another opinion. The fact remains that as a shul, as a community, as a congregation, we must stay together. We must be able to agree to disagree on all things, whether Zooming is your choice of prayer or not, whether prayer in person is your choice of prayer or not, whether the building needs to be opened, whether the building should be opened, whether the building needs to be closed or should be closed. All of those issues came up within the past 6 months. As we move forward to Rosh Hashanah coming this Friday night, Shabbos and Sunday, let us look at how this year can be better. Hopefully COVID will come to an end. Hopefully there will be a better treatment. Hopefully we'll be able to take off our masks and look at one another and touch one another and understand one another as to how we feel. God willing, we'll be able to touch the soul. And God willing, God will touch our souls. In the parsha leading up to Rosh Hashanah this past week, Nitzavim Vayelech. Atem Nitzavim Hayom, today you are standing before God, all of you, Vayelech, and you shall go. And in fact, that's what we need to do. We will be standing before God Friday night and Shabbos and Sunday. We will be standing before God the following week on Yom Kippur again. We must remember that we need to go forward. What will it take? A little bit of faith, a little bit of trust, and a little bit of compassion and love for one another. So as my wife Marcia and I bid all of you a good gebencht year, a year of blessings, a year of nachas, a year of good health for you and your family. We wish this not just to our community, to our congregation, to all of you, but we wish this to all around the globe as we move forward and make the world a better place, filled with love, peace, and compassion. May it be so within this next coming year. May the sound of the shofar stir your heart, and may you find it in your soul and in your spirit to grow. Amen. Thank you.